Good morning and welcome to the daily news trends on SSiTV Africa. Zuma's fraud and corruption case postponed to 10 August 2021. Former President Jacob Zuma's fraud and corruption case has been postponed to 10 August 2021 in the High Court in Pietermaritzburg. On Monday, his lawyers argued that the virtual hearing of his case would compromise his right to a fair trial, but the National Prosecuting Authority dismissed that as another delaying tactic by the former president. Zuma had asked for his fraud and corruption trial scheduled to take place in the High Court in Pietermaritzburg on Monday to be postponed for a week. Zuma was set to make a special plea to be acquitted without trial. His lawyers say he wants to testify orally as part of his plea. South Africa records almost 600 COVID-19 related deaths in the past 24 hours. South Africa has recorded 8,929 new COVID-19 cases, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 2,311,232. The increase represents a 22.2% positivity rate. The National Institute for Communicable Diseases has also reported a further 596 COVID-19 related deaths, bringing the total fatalities to 67,676. The NICD has noted that testing rates have decreased in the past 2 weeks. COVID-19 super spreader events remain a concern in the Eastern Cape despite drop in new cases. COVID-19 new infections are on a downward trajectory in the Eastern Cape. In the first 2 weeks of July, the province had 10,000 new cases, but the number has since dropped to 5,000. The recovery rate stands at 92%. To date, more than 800,000 people have registered for vaccinations in the province. Briefing the media, Premier Mabuyane says despite the decline in new infections, funerals remain a concern and are considered super spreaders of COVID-19 in the province. Mabuyane says the Provincial Command Council is looking at proposing some adjustments to the current restrictions. After conquering Earth, Bezos completes new mission in space. Jeff Bezos fulfilled his long-time dream of going into space Tuesday and potentially opening a door to space tourism, possibly the next mission of the man who built one of Earth's biggest business empires. The Amazon founder spent a few minutes in space on a reusable rocket built by his firm Blue Origin as part of a 4-member crew in a small step toward his stated goal of building floating space colonies. The journey comes just 2 weeks after he stepped aside as chief executive of Amazon, which grew from a garage startup into one of the world's most formidable businesses. Bezos, 57, remains executive chair at the technology and e-commerce colossus he founded 27 years ago. He founded Blue Origin in 2000 and has put in billions of his money into the venture. Vine Pro set for court challenge against alcohol ban in South Africa amid COVID-19 third wave. Wine Producers Association Vine Pro says it is ready for its court challenge against the national alcohol ban. The Western Cape High Court will hear an urgent interim interdict on Wednesday, calling for the province to adopt deviations to the national ban to enable off and on consumption sale of liquor. Vine Pro Managing Director Rico Basson says wine and tourism businesses are on the brink of collapse, leaving thousands of struggling employees. He says this is all happening while illicit trade continues to flourish, including the looting of various liquor traders and arson. If successful, Vine Pro will approach the court to seek similar relief for the other provinces. It says it also committed to seeing through its main court application that is set down for hearing in the Western Cape High Court before a full bench from 23 to 26 August. South Africa is on adjusted level 4 extended until July 25, 2021, and thereafter a reassessment will be done if it needs to be maintained or adjusted. Thank you for tuning in on the Daily News Trends.